want to believe that you're sincere, that your only concern is to encourage me to protect myself, but you know, there's always an agenda with you, Rick. You're not going to do something if something's not in it for you. You wouldn't even bother. Now, you know...
I'm sorry you feel that way.
With Jason, what you see is what you get. He wanted me out of Emily's life. He picked a stupid way to accomplish that. It's not going to work in the long run, but I know what I'm dealing with. Jason can be handled.
You willing to bet your life on that, Sonny? See, because right now all I hear is that you're not willing to kill Jason, and you don't believe that Jason is capable of killing you now, even though he tried to throttle you in your own life.
I told you. We were so angry we could not think straight.
Sonny, you and I both know Jason very well, and when has he ever been too angry to think straight? And you just got through telling me all of the reasons why Jason has to kill you. What, were you wrong about those all of a sudden? All right, you know what? You don't like the way I think. I understand that. But I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to want to hear. I think, and I've always thought that Jason is a stone killer who bided his time, who waited for years for the chance to turn against you. He has got the opportunity, and he has taken it. He has made his move, and now you got to protect yourself however you need to. For yourself, for Emily, for your children, all right? For me. Because the truth of the matter is, Sonny, you and I are real brothers, whether you choose to acknowledge that or not. I am the one who has your best interest at heart, not Jason.
I gotta go out.
Just be careful.
I know you didn't sign up for any of this. And I never really planned to take over for Sonny. But things are gonna change.
It doesn't have to change us or how we love each other. I want you to know whatever happens tonight or next, I'm with you. And I believe in you.
Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for being here. I understand about your concerns about the recent unrest in my organization. But I can assure you that it is being dealt with. What I want to...
It's unfortunate that you chose to be here tonight. We don't deal with you anymore. We deal with Mr. Morgan.
Jason, I was worried.
Someone to see you, Miss McCall.
I am not in the mood for your agendas, Rick.
Well, I suggest you listen to me anyway, Sam. You better stop Jason now, before Sonny does.
What do you know about it?
Look, I don't care one way or another what really happens to Jason, but it will kill Sonny if he has to kill him. So my advice to you is to get your boyfriend to back off now, before it's too late.
Jason made a regrettable error which will be corrected. I understand the confusion, but you need to understand. I am still in charge.
I can't tell if you're bluffing or deluded. Either way, you're wasting time you don't have. You've been replaced. And we've all been assured that you'll be dealt with.
Don't even bother. He's dead.
Escobar made a mistake, and this is the price he paid. Tell Mr. Morgan we get the message. No one tells him how to run his organization. It's clear you're under Mr. Morgan's protection now. I guarantee you, you won't be hurt by any of us.
Mr. District Attorney.
Ah, my favorite new ADA. How do you like the new setup?
Very nice. Corner office with a window, fresh cut flowers. I don't recall my husband getting those when he was ADA. Very nice assistant. Brought me coffee just the way that I like it, and a research staff at my disposal. My only worry is why.
Hey, don't look a gift horse. You get what you deserve.
That's not necessarily a positive. You have an angle. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, you wound me to the quick. I give you everything you ask for. I even promise you never have to prosecute Sonny or Jason. What do I get for all my trouble? Gratuitous suspicion.
Exactly. That's what I'm worried about.
Hey, well, maybe I just like seeing your pretty smiling face first thing in the morning, huh?
Excuse me. There's been a shooting. Miguel Escobar.
Is Escobar the shooter or the shootee?
We found his body in an alley off Durham. Bullet to the chest. They did him somewhere else and dumped him. Coroner's thinking within the last 2 or 3 hours. It's all very clean.
That sounds like a professional hit. Tell Mac he might as well pick up Corinthos and Morgan. Jason needs to turn the business back over to Sonny.
Well, Sonny knows what he has to do first.
No, without the ultimatum, Sam. Because ultimately, we all know that Sonny's going to be with Emily for the long haul.
Why can't that be enough for him? Why does Sonny always have to get his own way?
Because Sonny started this business. He runs it, Sam. And nobody has the right to steal it out from under him, no matter what their reasons, especially somebody he trusted so implicitly. I don't think he's going to tolerate it.
Nothing would make you happier than if Sonny killed Jason. You are the anti-Jason. Why don't you try this one on for size? If you don't talk Sonny down, he may be the one who winds up dead.
Sonny, you're hurt.
It's not my blood.
What happened?
Jason, he
Oh my God, what about Jason?
saved my life.
It's over. We can go back to normal.
You don't get it, Rick. There is no power struggle. It's over. Jason's in charge. Sonny's alive because Jason let him live.
Well, then I guess Sonny should be grateful, right? I thought you understood Sonny, but apparently you don't.
No, you don't understand Sonny, and you certainly don't understand Jason. He can get to Sonny anytime he wants. So why don't you go do what you do best, suck up to your brother, convince him to back down. Heck, you know what? Maybe he might actually listen to you this time.
Why are you
Wouldn't that be
making me
nice?
the enemy? Don't we both want the same thing here?
No. What you want is all about you.
Detective Rodriguez.
Sorry for the interruption.
What can we do for you, Detective?
There was a mob here tonight. And there are questions that need to be answered.
Jason's not here.
That's okay. Because I'm here for you.
Why is Miss McCall here?
Well, we couldn't find Jason, so we brought in his fiancée, or as I like to call her, shark bait. Jason being the shark.
Nice to see that your tactics haven't gotten more ethical.
Oh, did we forget to bring in your soapbox this morning?
I just happen to believe in the rule of law, no matter how inconvenient it is.
Right, this coming from the woman who got Manny Ruiz turned loose with a slap on the wrist.
Rule of law. I'd like to question Sam McCall myself.
Whatever happened to... I don't want to have anything to do with Sonny or Jason. I thought I was doing you a favor.
New rule. I decide what counts as a favor.
Any other time, this is something that I would not discuss with you. What I do, the less you know, the better for everyone. But because this involves your brother, I'm going to tell you. I had a meeting with the heads of the families. They told me to my face that I had been cut out of any business dealings and I was about to be eliminated.
You mean killed?
Yeah. This blood was Escobar's. He's the one who challenged me and told me I was about to die.
Did you kill him?
Jason did.
You saw Jason?
The shot came from across the street, through the window, and it hit Escobar right in the heart. Okay? Now, nobody misses that accurately. It was Jason.
Protecting you.
Listen to me, okay? You have no idea what's about to happen.
Jason had a clear shot, and he killed your enemy. That's all I need to know.
Sonny, I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's been some trouble. So you already know that. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I'll be outside.
No, wait a minute, Max. Sonny, you need to get cleaned up. The police are on their way here right now. And we gotta be ready for them.
So now that you're working for Durant, you have the excuse you've been looking for? Go for it. Take your best shot.
I want you to look over my right shoulder and tell me who's looking back at you.
Durant.
Then I suggest to you that you say nothing.
Mr. Alcazar, you didn't happen to cross paths with Miguel Escobar today, did you?
I didn't know he was in town.
No, he was. He's dead now.
I'm here for my son. That's all.
Oh, well, go on. You're not the fish I'm trying to catch anyway. Officer, you want to let Mr. Alcazar have a few minutes with his kid?
Hey, Pop. Yeah, I'll give you a hug, but...
What the hell is going on?
A man was shot tonight. His body was dumped in an alley. Look, I know when you're around violence all the time, you can become desensitized to it. Don't. That body was a human being. If you go now, I will make sure that you are not involved in any prosecution.
And I'm supposed to believe you.
What is going on between Sonny and Jason right now has turned deadly. You need to know that. And I can't imagine that you would want to be a part of that. I'm also pretty certain that Escobar's murder was Jason's first move as a mob boss, and it won't be his last. He makes his living as a killer. You need to protect yourself.
Jason is my family. I don't need protection from him, and certainly not because you say so. And I don't walk out on the people I love.
Being dependent on someone is not the same as loving.
Look, I get where you're coming from. You think you can help me. I appreciate it, but really, save your breath. I love Jason. I'm not going to abandon him. So, now what can you do for me?
Sonny, let me do the talking.
Sonny, we may have a problem.
Why don't you tell me about it, Mac?
Hey, just say
You may want to do this privately.
Say it. Say it. What is it you have to say, Mac?
You are a person of interest in the murder of Miguel Escobar. We'd like to take you downtown for questioning.
Mac, are you arresting Mr. Corinthos?
No.
Okay, then I don't see any reason for you to bother him. I have an injunction here, barring your department from any more harassment of Mr. Corinthos, and more routine questioning based on historical bias rather than the actual facts of the case. However, if you would like for me to accompany you downtown, I would be happy to answer any questions on Mr. Corinthos' behalf.
Then that's how I'll handle it.
Your brother seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's good with dealing with all the red tape.
What are you gonna do?